Mia Cucina, in Italian means my kitchen. And boy, do I have deliciousness to show you. It's a one skillet meal, and it's gonna go super fast, and it will make your life so much easier. I call it the skillet Greek haddock. We're gonna be utilizing the flavors of the Mediterranean. I am gonna be utilizing 2 to 4 in my case. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 little pieces of haddock, because when I make this dish, we love it so much. And haddock is a nice firm fish, and you can use 2 to 4 fillets. So I'll make sure that everything is nice and dry. I'm done with that. And then what I have here is I have a teaspoon of salt, 1/8 teaspoon of cayenne pepper. I has 1 teaspoon of black pepper, and 1 heaping teaspoon of oregano. And what I want to do is I want to mix it all together. I'm going to walk you step by step. But before I do that, let me get my pan here, if I can get this on. And what I want to do is I'm going to heat up my skillet, and I'm going to add a good tablespoon of good olive oil. I'm going to be utilizing 2 tablespoons altogether, but for what I want to do right now is that's what I want to use. While that is heating up, I am going to continue to mix this beautifulness, and I'm just going to come up to the top like so, and I just want all my fish to just have this deliciousness. Because what we are going to do, we're just going to brown these little guys, and then we're going to remove them, and then I'm going to show you what else we're going to be doing. And while these guys are browning, I am going to go over all the rest of the ingredients. So right now, what I want to do is I want to take care of both sides of the fish that we are just going to brown slightly, because then we're going to put it back in there. All right, so now that my wonderful oil is heating, I am going to go ahead and lay these guys down this way. Get yourself a plate and make sure that you have some foil to cover. You don't really have to. And we're going to keep a good eye on this. So I have this in a good medium here. I'm going to get this other little guy over there as well. Then I am done with that. Put that in the sink. I disappeared, and then I want to bring my wonderful plate here that I'm going to put these guys. So what we want to do is just want to give them just a little sear. We're not looking to cook them. We just want a nice little sear. Now, if you have pieces that are thinner than others, those obviously are going to sear faster. So I might need to remove those quicker than my other bigger pieces. Oh yeah. So if you see that, depending on the size and how many of the fish you are using, you might need a little bit more olive oil. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of my olive oil right in there like that. Right in there like that. Just probably could like to put it right on the top, because I am going to be turning these guys. And what we do is we want to sear them. We don't want them to completely be all cooked. Oh, beautiful. They're looking beautiful. While this is taking place, I am going to be utilizing, like I said, 2 tablespoons of olive oil, a 1/2 cup of diced tomatoes that have been seeded and diced. That's what I have here. 3/4 cups of crumbled tomato feta cheese. 2 tablespoons of sun-dried tomatoes that I have chopped finely, a 1/4 cup of chopped kalamata olives, a 1/3 cup of green Greek or regular green olives, 3 minced garlics, a 1/2 cup of lemon juice, a 4th cup of parsley that I will chop, and 2 tablespoons of fresh chopped oregano. Okay, so now these guys are done, so I'm going to remove these because we're going to put these guys back in here. And I think it's best if I just do them this way. Oh yeah, baby, baby. Let me get these. Just be careful with them. There we go. And there we go. And if some pieces fall off, don't worry about it. We are supposed to have fun with all of this. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to bring my garlic in here. Like I said, this is going to go really quickly. I am going to turn this down because I don't want nothing to burn. And I want to get my sun-dried tomatoes in here with my garlic. We're going to sheepily, remember when I tell you sheepily. If you need that, you may need a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. This is when this comes in. I like the extra virgin olive oil, and it's just a dab because I like it for all of it to just have a much better flavor. We are building flavor upon flavor, and that's what we are doing here. Now what we're going to do is we're going to bring the olives. All the olives are going to go right in here. Keep this out of the way. And now we are going to bring the lemon juice. See how fast that goes? Very quickly, very easy. And we're just going to let this just cook just a little bit, And then what we want to do now is we want to come back here. And before we do that, I am going to take the 1/2 cup of tomatoes. And these are the cherry tomatoes that I'm utilizing. And I'm just going to take this, I'm going to turn this to like a medium high. Because what we want is we want these guys to now it's going to make like a nice, beautiful sauce. And this sauce, that you can pour this beautiful sauce with this amazing, beautiful fish over, you know, some couscous or some thin pasta. I just had to taste the wonderful fish. And then what I want to do now is I want to come back here and I want to bring my haddock. And that's what I'm using, a good firm fish. And that's what we are going to do right here. Oh yes, baby, baby. This is going to be so tasty, so delicious. And trust me, I am going to put the rest of this right in because I'm not wasting any of it. And I'm just going to kind of move this out of the way, like so. Oh, it's looking beautiful. And this is going to just cook for a few minutes, because what's happening is this, the fish is releasing all of their juices, and it's all coming together beautifully. And it's making this amazing, delicious sauce. Then what I want to do, again, I keep saying that, is I want to come back and just add just a little bit of olive oil. This is really good olive oil. I always like to have that nice flavor. And then what I want to do is I want to come back and take my very small diced, seeded other tomatoes, and I'm just going to put it right on the top of the fish. Right on the top of the fish, just like so. And like so. Reggie's right here, my dog. He is smelling this. He loves fish, and so do we. So I'm using the whole entire 1/2 cup. And then what I want to do at this time is, let me just clean my hand, is to take some of this deliciousness that we have. Remember that we use some of the oregano and some of the pepper with the cayenne pepper right on the top. And then what I'm going to come now with my, remember the 1/2 cup of diced tomato, the crumbled tomato and feta. I am going to put it right on the top of the fish. Right on the top of the fish, so all of it can marry and all around, because as it melts, it's going to give that deliciousness. Oh, it is a very beautiful dish. Again, depending on how many wonderful fillets you have, you may use it all. I like to use it all because I really love feta, and feta loves me. I'm going to take a nice little napkin here to clean my hands, because this is a one skillet. I'm going to clear the decks over here like so. And then what I want to do is I want to bring your attention to freshness. And what I have here is I am probably going to be utilizing a good I like oregano, and I'm going to be utilizing fresh oregano because this is what's going to tie this dish together. This is still going to be cooking because that's exactly what I want. And I'm looking for a good 1 to 2 teaspoons of oregano and a good tablespoon of chopped parsley. So what I want to do is I want to come over here, and while that is doing its thing, because remember we need to let that cook, by the time we are done chopping all of this dish is going to be done. That's how easy and fast this amazingness, this delicious skillet Greek haddock. Oh, it smells wonderful. So what I want to do, I want to combine the oregano with the parsley. And what we want to do is we want to chop it all together. This is my beautiful parsley that I grow myself, and it smells wonderful. Try growing yourself. Now, I like a lot of oregano in this dish, so I am going to add some more oregano. This is the oregano that I grow myself, and I just want to chop it right in here. And now that this is really, I'm going to take a spoon, because now it's time to taste. Oh, it is delicious. It just took a few minutes. And now I just want to come over and I just want to add some of this deliciousness right like so. Right like so. And pretty much, guys, that's it. Now I'm going to shut this off because it's that quick. That's how ready it is. The fish is done because we don't want to overdo it. You can see the tomatoes in there. You can see the olives in there. Let me bring this up to you and show this to you, and so you can see what you have made. Look at this deliciousness. Can you see how beautiful this skillet Greek